BBC Whooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello and welcome to this brand new edition of Whovian News. This time film
The Osmo
Pocket 3 with active tracking enabled. What that means is, it means that if I'm in my head this way, and if I'm in my head this way, the camera follows. So I was able to get into right because my main camera, the Fujifilm, if we're going technical, is charging. So I thought, let's try the Osmo Pocket 3, and we managed to work out to turn it into 4K because we hadn't done that before when we filmed our MasterChef video. That's why there was a few technical errors. Now, today in our video, we are talking all things Whovian News, but to be more specific, whilst we're adjusting the light slightly, we're talking about the fact that on the 23rd November 2025, our one big announcement, very big, if you want to agree with me on that, is that Doctor Who has announced, that sounds like the Doctor's announced it, the BBC have announced that Series 10, the soundtrack that's roughly about 5 years old, is coming. It's coming out. The Series 10 soundtrack is coming to digital platforms and I'm assuming vinyl and CD. It says CD, but I'm assuming they'll do a limited edition vinyl at some point because you have to do a limited edition vinyl these days. It's one of the sort of perks of television these days, and it's one of the not television music, but because of how well the fans would receive this. Why not is the question I would ask. But it all depends on the side. People wanted this for ages. Like, please can we have it? Please can we have it? Please can we have it? And then eventually someone went, yes you can have it. But then they didn't announce anything for ages and people thought, that's a scam, that's a scam, that's a scam. And turns out it wasn't a scam. Sorry if the volume's a little bit too loud. And so that meant that we're getting it. People now got an issue with the logo, but I just think that's because they're trying to... I don't know what the word would be. I would use brand cohesive. So if you look at Marvel, they all use the same style logo, the same type of logo, and the brand is the same. And I think that, yes, you could use the logo from Series 10, but would that really matter? Yes, it would matter in a collection sense, when you're collecting them, but I don't think in a logistical sense and in a financial sense it makes it at all different. Personally, I don't see the issue, but again, I am not the one that is in charge of all that, so it's not my decision at the end of the day. But I personally don't have an issue with it. I don't have a problem with it, and personally, I quite like the idea of it because it just means that it fits in with all the latest Whovian stuff. The interesting bit will it be new reimagined versions of these? Will Murray Gold have adjusted the music? But the news itself, to take it back to our original format point here, is that the Series 10 soundtrack is coming the 12th of December 2025 on digital platforms and on CD, just in the nick of time for Christmas. So if you've ever wanted a soundtrack for Christmas, get it on your Christmas list right now. Yes, that is my suggestion. Get on your Christmas list right now, because you can probably pre-order it right now actually. And if you do that, or if you just buy it generally, if you're on Amazon, I don't know about anywhere else, but you get it a day early apparently. It's not official by Amazon standards, but it's happened to me in the past where I've pre-ordered something and I've got it the day early. So my opinion is, I quite like the idea of it. I don't see the issue. I'm hoping, because it's been a few years, I'm hoping that the songs are a little bit more, like, if you think of Murray Gold now to where it was then, I want to make sure that the now Murray Gold resembles in the work of then Murray Gold, because he might, why I do Tom Jarvu, is that you look at something and go, I could really improve that. So I'm hoping that for this, he has managed to improve upon his work, because his work's incredible. But it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be ashamed, I wouldn't be upset or angry if he'd improved the way it builds themes even better than what it was. Again, no one's complaining that Bill's only had one series, but they've all complained that Belinda and, well, Belinda's had one series and Ruby's appeared throughout the Shooting Out era. But I think we need to complain. You're not going to complain about Belinda Chandler not having enough screen time, blame about Bill Potts. But that's not what we're talking about here. So, there we have it. A recap of the news. Doctor Who Series 10 soundtrack, after 5 years, is released on the 12th of December on CD and digital platforms. That's Whovian News. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.